right, welcome to Two Woke Boys. I am Chris.
And I'm Cole.
And together we are Two Woke Boys. It is the 4th of July. I guess some people are celebrating America. It's jerks. We are not.
No.
That was not a bunch of fireworks going off. I mean, I kind of was simulating.
Were they
that.
Molotovs that you threw into 4th of July parties that you weren't invited to?
Yes,
okay.
Actually, yeah. And like, you know, people shoot fireworks to like celebrate America. I will come to the place where you're setting up fireworks, and you know those big ones with the tube that like shoots it up in the air. You like light it and then you like run away.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna definitely go to that for sure. I'm gonna be very drunk and like just, you know, blacked out pretty much
on Bud Light. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I'm bringing that to the party too.
Yeah,
like people were like, "What'd you bring?" I'm like, "You know exactly what I brought. No fireworks, because F America." Also, you know, people are wearing American flag stuff. No, don't do that. Pick any other country and then wear that flag.
Oh, I love that. Have like an international party. Like, let's make this the United Nations.
Yeah, exactly.
Except everywhere but the host country of the United Nations, America.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Yeah.
But I think we've talked about this in years past. It's like 4th of July, obviously we hate it because we hate America. America's the worst country. We all know this.
It's the worst country ever.
The worst country in the world.
Are we going to move out of here? No.
Definitely not.
Absolutely not.
Right.
But if other countries move here, that's good.
Right. Also, don't ask any immigrant who has moved to America whether they prefer America or the dangerous place that they fled from. Don't ask them which they like better.
Yeah.
Because they've been brainwashed into nationalistic, patriotic, jingoist.
Yeah. And
values.
they might also do this thing where they come over here, say that this country sucks.
Well, so those, we like those ones.
Those are our favorite foreign people.
Right.
People that come from a just piece of shit, ruined country, and then they come over here and go, you know, what's wrong with America? And it's like, where'd you come from? What happened to your war-torn,
we like the immigrants
country?
who say that, but we hate the immigrants who say that, like, oh, America saved my life. They saved my family's life. I have economic opportunity here. I have freedom of religion. I have all these freedoms that I didn't have in my former country. And it's like, shut up. Okay,
like,
you're
shut
being
up,
a white supremacist right now. And they're like, but I'm black. I'm from Nigeria. It's like, shut up, Jamal. Okay.
Yeah, Jamal.
Go back to your country.
That's
in fact,
a name over there.
We're gonna build a wall. And make all the immigrants who like America go back to their countries.
Yeah. I like that. They're gonna go back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
And then the wall will be built around Nigeria.
Or just anywhere that people come, especially, I'll tell you where we should have a wall, around Cuba.
Okay. Yeah. Because Cubans are coming here, and then that's why.
Or just how about just on like the Florida coast, where like, you know, Cubans will sail on a raft fleeing for their life.
Well, here's what they should do. There should be like a voting booth at the border. Yeah. And you pull the lever. The lever goes one of two ways. It goes up for good or Democrat. Yeah. And then down for Republican or bad. And when you pull it down, it actually, like a gust of wind, like sails you
What about
back.
a trap door opens up?
Oh, I like that
and you just fall
too.
through it.
Yeah. Where do you? Yeah, but with like you're let's say you're floating on a suitcase into the United States, because that's
I thought you were talking about like in a voting booth.
No. So
where's the lever in your situation?
Look, Cubans are coming to the United States floating inside of suitcases, right?
Right.
That's what they're doing. Right. They're getting a Samsonite bag. They're jumping in it. Yeah. And then they're like oaring their way to the United States, right? Yeah. To vote Republican because they're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Right, because they're white supremacists.
Yeah, not because they're fleeing from
communism.
Yeah, they're not doing that. Right. Okay.
Because that's good.
They're leaving a good country where things are equal, so equal that they are leaving electively. Right. Or some might call it escaping. Right. And then they swim over here on a suitcase. So then they get into Florida, and then Florida's like, come on in and be a racist or whatever, right? But what they should do is there should be a voting booth, like kind of in the water there, like at the
booth
shore.
in the water.
Yeah, okay. We just make a bunch of voting booths in at the shoreline of the beach.
Okay.
Right? And then you pull the lever, and if you pull it the wrong way, a big fan blows you
back into the
water towards Cuba.
Maybe what if they just put you in a submersible and sent you down?
I like that.
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button, but yeah. But also, you jerks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So that's cool. So yeah, to sum up, if you like
get a free sub ride.
Yeah. Free sub ride, one-way ticket.
Yeah, one-way ticket, sub ride.
To the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see
you want to see the Titanic?
Titanic? Yeah. Yeah, and also this submersible that's only going down, also called the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah.
And I mean that literally.
And then people are going to be like, "Why are you pouring concrete into the top of the submersible while we're inside of it?" And it's like, "Don't worry about it." Okay?
Right.
Why are you chaining anchors to it? Like it's you don't understand science.
Physics. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you have to make it go down. So cement has to be poured into it.
Yeah.
And then cinder blocks have to be tied to it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, where's the science on it? I watched a bunch of mob movies. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, people don't get it. You know?
Right.
So,
yeah, in summary, fuck America, fuck 4th of July. But here's something I was going to bring up. Like I said, we obviously hate America, worst country in the world, obviously. But do we like America getting independence from Great Britain? Because Great Britain, not great in terms of the history of colonizing and white supremacy.
White Britain.
Nice.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Pretty good.
But it's like, whose side are we on in the Revolutionary War? You know, are we with the British, or are we with? Well,
see, we became America, so that was bad, right? Because it's important to look at history through the lens of now.
Right. Is it the lesser of two evils or the greater of two evils? Because they're both evil.
Yes.
Britain, America, both evil.
Yeah, but we're like, America is like Thanos, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like we became the worst.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So it's like when we were like that, it was not as bad, I guess. But then they sent America, I don't want to say us, but we are America, but unfortunately, but we denounce America.
Right. Well, I mean, your family history is kind of deeply entwined with America. Being,
I'm kind of an
Christopher
indigenous
Columbus
person, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say that.
Well, I came here, my family came here and they were indigenous.
You are like the 13th generation American.
But they like, when Christopher Columbus came over here, like there was indigenous people like already here, but he like got here and then he was like, I call first.
Right.
You know? He's like,
He's like, oh, Indians? I think I'm in India. You guys are Indians.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, Christopher Columbus. It's actually America.
Yeah, and Native Americans said that.
You dumbass. And they said it in that tone, too.
Yeah, they said it very
and then they kind of like
condescendingly.
broke the fourth wall and like looked at the camera and like made this face like.
They were like, he's a dumb white person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they wrote.
You're not in India. That's actually on the other side of the world, you idiot.
Yeah, and then they wrote for their blogs or whatever they were doing back then.
They tore him apart on Twitter.
They ripped him apart.
They eviscerated him. Yeah.
Yeah. Chief writes with purpose. That would be his,
Oh, okay.
That would be like, if you're Indian, that would be your Twitter handle.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Chief writes with anger. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, I'm not in that culture, so I don't really know Indians or whatever.
Yeah.
And, but maybe, you know what?
Well, I mean, your family did wipe a lot of them out, but.
I mean, we helped them relocate.
To where?
The West. Yeah. We were like, keep going. They're like, that's the ocean. We're like, yeah, walk into that fucking ocean.
Right.
Yeah.
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 But this is a good time.
And there's like a trail of tears, which like, you know, that sounds bad, but
what if they were happy tears?
Exactly.
Do we ever consider that?
Yeah. Tears of joy.
Right.
For like the casinos they were about to build.
Yeah.
You know? So that was, I mean, it's probably pretty good.
Right. Also, this is a good time to do a land acknowledgement.
I was going to say that. We need to acknowledge the land that we are on. My apartment here in Los Angeles, California. This land is stolen land. Okay.
Got it? Stolen land.
It's stolen land. So Indians, we are sorry that your land is stolen. But if you fucking come over here and try to get it back, I will fucking kill you, dude. Come get some, bitch. That would be you.
Yeah, this is stolen land, but you can't fucking have it back, so don't ask.
Yeah, don't.
And certainly don't try.
Yeah.
Because behind me is an arsenal of weapons and a lot of gunpowder, which we're about to introduce you to.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you're about to learn about some gunpowder.
Yeah.
Your little bows and arrows are not going to be
so.
a match for this shit behind me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you and your little string with your little sharp sticks. I don't think so, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're sorry for stealing
sorry
your land,
about that. Sorry about stealing your land, but you can't have it back. Suck our dicks.
Have it back.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, well said.
Yeah, thank you.
So, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm on Team Great Britain here. I'm against America in this battle of like the two evils because we love like British. We love like the Great British Bake Off, right?
Okay.
We love the royal family.
The Bake Off?
It's some like bullshit show on Netflix that women like.
Sounds great.
And
it sounds like they make cakes and it's Europe, so it's
and then there's like a sassy judge who's like,
love that. Gay.
Actually, that was not that good.
Yeah.
You know.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Simon Cowell.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we love the royal family and like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. And
she's so a good person.
Yeah.
She's not a maniac, like psychopath.
Right.
Yeah.
No, she is a great person. And
she's also black, I just found out. Did you know that?
I did know that.
She says that all the time. And I saw a picture of her and I was like, is this white lady going to bring Meghan Markle in here? And then I was like, oh, that is
Meghan Markle.
That is Meghan Markle, who is very oppressed for being black.
Yes.
But, I mean, she's so oppressed, she has to tell you that she's black.
There is no one more oppressed than a literal princess.
Yeah.
Than a royal princess.
Well, think about
2023.
this. I mean, think about how the oppression has been for her. She wasn't always a princess. First, she was an actress.
She had to be an actress and make a lot of money doing that.
She had to be
acting is hard. Okay,
it's so hard to pretend to.
You have to like sit on. Sometimes you have to
sit in a trailer.
You have to sit on a trailer and like wait for 6 hours before they even call you to set. It's like, what are you supposed to do in that?
And
time?
You gotta
just eat snacks and like sit on a couch or read a book. It's like that is demanding labor. And then they call you to set.
And you got
to do like one take and they send you back to your trailer. It's like this is hard.
When you get to set too, like think about all that time you're just sitting there waiting. You're waiting in an air conditioned trailer while these like migrant workers, they're making like under the table money, which is like not much at all. They're being like running around lifting heavy objects and stuff, and you're sitting in this like air conditioned trailer trying to memorize your 4 lines that you have to say in a movie, right? Like. And then they call you out and you have to go out there dressed as a barista and then say, do you want a large? And that's like, you got to nail that line, right? And then you have to go back to your trailer and then they'll be like, you'll be like, when do they want me? And then you have to play your Nintendo Switch until the battery runs out. And then sometimes the battery runs out.
Yeah.
And you can't find an outlet to charge your Nintendo Switch while you're trying to pass the time to wait for the next line where you got to say, hey, do you want a large? Again. You have to say that again. And you have to be ready to deliver. And it's probably the hardest job.
I can't imagine a life of being an actress and then being a royal princess.
It sounds like the hardest life you could ever imagine.
And then it was so hard, she had to leave the royal family.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm out.
She left because there wasn't enough diversity in the family.
Yeah.
Which is usually how a family works.
Right.
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 Like a family is not diverse because they're one group of the same people.
But that's bad.
Yeah, but that is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we love the British royal pageantry, and we love sipping tea and eating biscuits, right? Mm-hmm. And taking pictures by the Big Ben or one of those like red phone booths, you know those things.
Yeah, what is that shit?
I don't know, but we see people
cool,
posting pictures with that. Yeah. So we love that. So we're going to go ahead and say, fuck America, go Britain, boo, go red coats. Yeah, go red coats. Fuck the Patriots or whatever. And
the football team and the people that are celebrating America.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why that football team sucks, because it's like an America, like a Yay America football team. Stupid.
Yeah. That team has never had any success.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've not been a dynasty of a football team.
Definitely not.
No.
So, yeah, we hate 4th of July. This episode is coming out on the 4th of July. So we are recording this, full disclosure, we're recording this the day before the 4th of July. It is currently July 3rd.
Yeah.
As of now, I have not been invited to any 4th of July parties.
Yeah.
But I know you usually don't find out about these things until they've started.
Yeah, until a lot of times you find out like a week or so after, when you ask people like, hey, what did you do for the 4th of July?
Or when I see a picture on Instagram and I'm like, hey, where was this?
Hey, what's up with that? And then you send them a text like the second they post a pic.
Right.
Like it's like they're like post, and then their phone notification goes off and it's like, hey, I just noticed you posted a pic 7 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Right.
You know?
And then sometimes I have to do the geolocating work myself, because a lot of times those people don't answer me when I ask them where they are.
No, of course not.
So,
which is why you got to put an Apple AirTag on all your friends' cars.
Yes.
You know?
And by friends, it's kind of a loose definition of that term. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone I've ever talked to.
Yeah. It's expensive to do, because each Apple AirTag is like $100 or something like that.
Right.
So it's like, I just met you, and it's like, now I got to spend $100 on you to Apple AirTag your car.
Yeah.
You know? And then it's like, and it's like, it's kind of hard to, because I have to like, get them all like, oh, this is, Gus.
Yeah,
right?
it's tough to keep track of.
Yeah, it's like so many. And then like Apple's like, you have 7,000 AirTags.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? And they have a battery in them. You got to go change the battery every now and then.
Right.
I'm like,
and that's a whole thing.
Like, my phone's giving me notification, Linda's battery's low. I got to go over to her work and fix the battery situation there.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to make sure she's safe.
Right. Then she comes out for her lunch break, sees you
like under her car
on
like
one of those wheel things.
Yeah, like a mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, I got like dirt all over me. And I'm like, she's like, what the fuck? Yeah, who are you? I'm like,
did I meet you like one time
remember
at a
we
party?
met at the grocery store?
Yeah,
and I
at the
offered
grocery
to help
store.
you take your groceries to your car, and you were like, don't. And then I was like insistent, and you were like, get away from me. And I was like, give me your fucking groceries. And I took your groceries, and I was like, where's your car, bitch? And then I took the groceries to your car, and I was like, was that so hard? And then you were like, can you get out of the way so I can back out of this parking space?
Right.
And I was like, yeah, 1 second. That's when I put that AirTag on your
and then
car.
you did and then you did one of those like tap the trunk, like, all right. You shut the trunk, like,
yeah,
all
like
right,
I
good to
work
go.
at a dock.
Right,
and I'm
right.
like, slapping the back of it to let her,
yeah. But when you were doing that slap, you were slapping the car with the AirTag.
Yeah. And you got to get under there to really slap it too.
Right.
So it's like, so I had to fix it, and it can be a whole ordeal.
Yeah. And then she's like, why are you like underneath my car? I'm about to take my car to get lunch on my lunch break. Like, oh, I'm actually a independent mechanic.
Yeah.
And I go
that's
around.
A thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
like a guerrilla mechanic that doesn't have a garage and just goes and fixes cars.
Right. And she's like, but my car is not broken. It's running fine.
Wait till you try to use the brakes. Yeah, you don't think it's broken. It's gonna run. No, don't. Yeah, your car's gonna definitely go. Try to make it stop. Let me know how that goes.
But that was a problem beforehand that you were fixing, right? Not causing.
Well, the thing is, it's like the brakes are holding you back, you know? Like, you're a girl boss. Why do you need to stop? You don't need to stop.
I love
You're
that.
a girl boss.
I love that attitude.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Red light. Fuck you, red light. You're better than that.
Right.
Go right through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, I don't know. That's the kind of like, it's a symbolic, like breaking the glass ceiling or the glass of another car when you slam into it at a red light. Whatever. You know, it's symbolic. You get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's really beautiful.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it is also something about July 4th. It calls to attention, beginning of July, calls to attention the end of June, which is the end of Pride Month.
How dare you!
It is a sad time.
I just want to die.
Yeah, when we got to put away all the rainbow flags, all the merch at Target, all the Dylan Mulvaney Bud Light cans.
Do they like, you know how like there's like all those jokes about like people sending like like in the Super Bowl they have like the champion shirts.
Oh, for the losing team?
Yeah, and then
when they send them to like Nicaragua or something. Yeah.
Are there just like a bunch of Nicaraguan children wearing like gay shit? Like I'm gay on their shirts?
I've never thought about
Target?
that. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and there's probably like kids in Nicaragua. They're like, what's this thing to like tie my penis down on my, what kind of bodysuit is this?
Right.
You know? So yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's happening over there.
It should be. I mean, I hope they're not just throwing away a bunch of
that would be
perfectly
wasteful.
good clothing. Yeah, we're all about reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yeah, which is why I throw my trash into the ocean.
And how is that productive?
Because the ocean is like healing and it's like recycling it.
So, like, if a seal chokes on your
but
plastic,
they don't
your
choke on
single-use
it.
plastic water bottles you throw out.
Yeah, but it's why would they choke on it? It's a single use.
I think it just really takes one to get lodged
So they use
in
it
their throat.
once, and then they
Die.
No, they use it once, and then they are like there's so much water in the ocean, they need a bottle to carry it around. These seals,
okay.
Yeah, like they need.
I haven't thought about ocean creatures.
Yeah,
carrying.
Have you ever seen
water bottles?
Yeah, because they don't have any. So that's why That's why when I only get those single use 16-ounce water bottles.
Yeah.
I actually get those little tiny ones that are like, you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like you see them and you're like, who's...
Like a nip of water?
Yeah, like what the fuck is this for?
Yeah, you do drink water exclusively from nips.
Yeah, I get those. And I do it like I'm like fucking popping minis in Fortnite. I'm like, 1, 2. And I drink like 60 of those at a time. And I just huge garbage bags of plastic bottles.
Yeah, it adds up.
Then I like to go to the beach. So I go out to the beach with my several garbage bags and I just fucking whip those garbage bags into the ocean. And I'm like recycling. And I say recycling as I throw it out into the water.
And you've also taken a picture of the big bag of recyclables and you post it on Instagram and you say, recycle much?
Yeah, I when I whip that fucking bag of garbage into the ocean, I then sometimes, I let the bag get full because, I don't want to waste the bag. So I will stuff the bag until it's like bursting at the seams. So occasionally garbage will just go everywhere, all over the beach. And it's windy, so it just blows everywhere, And, I think it's important to when you see littering like that, it's not littering because I said recycle when I did it, so I'm actually recycling. I'm just like putting it back into the earth because it's like there's like a circle of whatever, some bullshit or something. But if you see trash on the ground, what you really want to do, you want to take a picture of it, share it on your Instagram story, and you got to say, "We are the virus."
Wow. It's not too late to do that, by the way.
Yeah. And do you pick up the trash when you say, like, "We are the virus"? Absolutely not. Why would you do that?
No.
That would be gross.
Yeah.
So take a picture of it. Say that
you got the picture. You got the likes.
Yeah. Say, yeah, I'm a good person. Trash is bad. And then, you know, say, I can't believe society is what it is. And then, you know, have fun at the beach, throwing your trash everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So in other news of the worst country in the world, the Supreme Court has overturned Joe Biden's student loan debt forgiveness plan. So that was what, the $10,000 that was going to get wiped off.
Which was like the books I bought in college.
Right.
Yeah.
If that. Yeah.
Which is like if you think about that, it's like, how was that okay? To pay
that everything was that expensive. Right.
Books.
Right. That wasn't included in the
and it was also
tens of thousands of tuition.
It was like a textbook that you would, like, the teacher would be like, all right, look at that. It was like nonsense.
Yeah.
And then
use it one day.
They would also, every semester, they'd be like, we updated the book. Chapter 1 is chapter 2 now, and chapter 2 is chapter 1 now. So that's another fucking $1,000 for your book.
Yeah.
And you want to sell it back? $2. It was like GameStop.
Right.
Buyback.
Yeah.
Policy, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, did you buy that book full price, $1,000? We will give you 11 cents for it.
Yeah. Or you could take 13 cents and store credit.
Yeah.
You want that instead?
Yeah. Would you like to use your 13 cents to go towards the purchase of your $15,000 books?
Right.
Like, you know what? I think I'm good. I remember in college saying stuff like, I think I'll just set my books on fire, actually.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather not give you my book for almost nothing and then see it on the shelf for like
full price
$4 less than full price.
Right.
You know, why don't I just throw it in the trash?
Yeah.
And don't you dig through my trash.
Yeah. Yeah. So we do not like that the Supreme Court overturned the student loan forgiveness plan. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
College should be free.
Well, it's not that. Well,
it should be free for everyone.
That goes without saying. But the people who are most deserving of a bailout in this country are people who had the opportunity to go to college.
Yeah.
Right? The people who had the money to go to college in the first place and were able to take out that loan or pay that money to go to an expensive private college.
Yeah.
Those people are the most deserving of a bailout here. And I'm sick of all these like blue collar they're obviously all Republican, right?
Every non-college attending person.
I'm sick of these these plumbers, electricians, these blue handymen are like, oh well, I didn't get to go to college, so why do they get to have $10,000 cut off their debt, but like I bought a truck for $50,000 and I'm not getting any sort of forgiveness for that? It's like, shut up, you fucking blue collar, dumb Republican
plumber bitch.
Yeah,
hey Mario, go fix the pipes.
Yeah,
you know.
It's
Mario.
You low life, uneducated, deplorable piece of shit. You're not getting anything back. Yeah. Okay? You don't get any forgiveness. You don't get any money back.
You get no forgiveness, and I clogged my toilet. You got to fix it.
Yeah, go fix it, bitch.
And I'm not paying you.
Yeah.
Because that's also, I got to get bailed out of my expensive college, so I don't have any money to pay you.
They're like, why is your toilet full of single-use plastic bottles? You're not supposed to put them in there.
Are you telling me this? I can't just flush this down the toilet? You're telling me I can't
They're like, no.
I can't flush blankets down the toilet.
Yeah.
I'm done with this blanket. Where am I supposed to put it?
Yeah.
The trash? I don't want to go to the beach today, okay? So I have to throw it down the toilet. If I can't take my trash, I live far from the beach. I can't just be throwing things in the trash all the time.
Yeah.
I have to dump it down the toilet.
Right.
Right?
Because eventually that will make its way to the beach.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Right.
When
I've
you
seen
flush
Finding
the toilet,
Nemo.
it goes into the ocean somehow.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
Right. Right.
So it's like this is what I picture. When you flush a toilet, it's like those like bank tubes. When you go to the bank and they're like, hey, you got a deposit? And you go, yeah. You put it.
Oh
in
yeah,
there,
you
it
just press a button and it
like,
goes
wow, that's
to where it
cool.
needs to go.
Yeah, and they're like, can you not put rolls of quarters in there? I'm like, I put an entire. I was like, can you put these through the Coinstar? And it weighs like 70 pounds.
Right.
And they're like, you jammed our pipe system. We need a bank plumber to come fix our fucking bank because you put 70 pounds of pennies in here.
Yeah.
Where are you even getting these pennies? How do you even get pennies now? No one even has them or gives them, or it's like, look, I have don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, we're sick of these fucking blue-collar, uneducated lowlifes complaining that this student loan forgiveness plan is a regressive plan that helps the upper class and upper middle class and hurts the poorest in society because the poorest in society didn't go to college. It's like, it's not that, okay? It's about helping people who are, it's
about, you know what they should do?
What?
We should, like, okay, you can't forgive everybody's student loans. That's crazy. So we got to pick a certain group of people to fix their loan debt. And I think the people's loan debt that we should fix is people that went to Ivy League colleges.
Yes.
You know?
And majored in gender studies.
Yes. That makes perfect sense. Because those are the most valuable people in society.
Yes.
People that went to college to study boys and girls.
Yes.
You know? They're like, it's like.
And a third thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
because it's not just those.
Yeah. When it used to be just that, but then that college was so good that they're like, actually, there's more than that. That's, you know.
Right.
So now you have to actually become a doctor in gender.
Yes.
To just live in the world and talk to a person in a city.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And so it really is just so upsetting that the Supreme Court struck this down. And also, by the way, like bailing out just like the federal government, like taking footing the bill for like these $10,000 from all these people that it's getting canceled for. It's totally not just going to empower colleges to keep raising their prices even more than they already have to an even more insane level. Yeah, it's not just bailing out colleges too. Those colleges definitely aren't the happiest institutions about this whole debt canceling thing, and will allow them to keep raising their prices astronomically high to a very even more unfair level than it already is. That's not going to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
It's about
colleges are filled with good people.
Yeah,
who are not grifting off of the young
it's not
people.
A total scam.
No,
and it is.
It's not, because I went to college and I learned how to edit, and now I can edit.
Like edit on the computer.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. I went to college and now I have a podcast.
Nice.
Where I talk about women and people of color.
Yeah. So, I studied communication.
Yeah.
And I'm talking.
Yeah.
So I feel like college was pretty good for me.
Nice.
I also took racquetball 4 times in college.
That's right.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I beat the teacher in the class. Was he a racquetball player? No, he was the basketball coach, but he liked racquetball, and I smoked him.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So I actually, after the second time I took racquetball, I was like, maybe I should teach the class, because I beat the guy teaching the class, you know, because he was like, here's how you play racquetball. I'm like, actually, let me show you how to play racquetball, because I know better than you. You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we hate that, and we hope that Biden is able to find a way to. I saw AOC tweeted something out about like Biden still has the power to take like executive action on this, something like that. So we hope he does that, and you know, we hope these just deserving college-educated people get the bailout they need. And if you didn't go to college, too bad. Sucks to suck, bitch. No $10,000 for you, you fucking poor loser. Go fix my toilet and get those plastic bottles out of there. But if you went to an Ivy League college and got your gender studies degree, help is on the way.
Yeah.
Okay? And we're going to do what we can to help you because you are the most deserving person of a bailout in this country. So we got to help out these college grads.
I mean, think about how many college graduates that are in so much debt that they can't start a podcast.
Yeah.
There's so many podcasts that haven't started. Because,
God, think about, that breaks my heart.
I know. It makes me
think
so
about
bummed out. Like,
all
it's
the
not like there's so many fucking podcasts already.
No.
That we're like being lost in the shuffle of all these stupid fucking podcasts.
No.
There needs to be more. There needs to be more mediocre
feminist
college
podcasts.
college kids making podcasts. That's what we need. So maybe we should give, you know what I think we should do? I think Joe Biden should make a podcast studio debt forgiveness. And that would not only apply to me.
Yeah.
For going into
in the
debt,
fine print, it would say like has to be Christopher Columbus, co-host of the TooWokeBoys.
Yeah.
It would not have specifics that only applied to you in there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, if I could get out of the debt that I built this podcast studio with, I mean, you know what I would do with that?
It would go straight back into women.
That, and I would make another podcast.
What would the second podcast be about?
I don't know. I'd do like an Adam22 kind of podcast.
Ooh.
Where it's like I bring a woman on and have sex with her.
Yeah.
As like an empowerment thing.
But would you let your wife? Okay.
No. One, there's no marriage happening.
Yeah.
Because that's
is he married to the we're gonna get into this story,
yeah,
by
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so here's so here's the thing. I wouldn't want to oppress the woman by marrying her because that's like patriarchal like bullshit. So we're gonna be like free or whatever, and I'm like not gonna call her ever unless I'm like hitting her up at 2 a.m. on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Right. And then I'll bring women on, interview them about like, you know, whatever fucking bullshit they want to talk about for 10 minutes. And then I'll, you know, start trying to have sex with them. And then that will be the podcast. Very much like the Adam22 podcast.
Yeah. So we're going to get into
and then we're going to review the sex.
Right.
You know? And then there might be a lot of episodes where it'd be like, no episode this week. Like, what happened? Like, did she give you a poor review? And it's like, no. Just no episode this week. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, why isn't there one?
Because there's like technical difficulties.
In finding a consenting woman to be on the podcast?
No, she was consenting, you know? It's just she, like, let's say maybe she said the wrong opinions. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You know? Because it's like we have it's a sex positive podcast.
Right.
And maybe she was being a little sex negative.
Like she didn't want to have sex with you?
No. She wanted to have sex, okay? She definitely wanted to have sex. This is a consensual sex podcast.
Of course.
I can't stress that enough.
Of course.
This is not a, like, I have abducted you and we are having sex podcast. This is not one of those podcasts. Good. That's a different podcast.
Right. Which, by the way, is bad.
That is a bad podcast.
Yeah.
But this podcast is a consensual podcast.
Okay.
So we have sex. And then she might be like, oh, is this like one of those like short podcasts? And I'll be like, this episode's not airing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe we need to like do like kind of a multiple, like I was like, look, that was for the reels. You know what I mean?
It was just for a reels clip.
Yeah, we did an Instagram reel.
Sub 1 minute.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why I
and you gotta hit
fast.
Yeah, you gotta hit the time. Cause like I was like watching these like internet gurus about like growing your account, and they said like gotta keep it under 12 seconds. And I was like, no problem.
Right.
Under 12 seconds. I'm like, this is gonna be a hot clip, no doubt about it.
Yeah. So you really just jackhammer it out and
get a couple pumps in, and then you know, that's content right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this story, if you didn't hear about it, YouTuber Adam22 says, no problem with my wife's porn career. It's a great move. So
it
this
doesn't, like, you can't hear the like fake response in the like the way that's said.
Right.
Say that again.
No problem with my wife's porn career. It's a great move. 3 exclamation points.
Yeah, it's definitely not a fake statement.
Yeah. YouTuber Adam22 says he's got no problem with his wife Lena the Plug jumping back into porn after tying the knot, telling fans it's actually a big positive for their careers. The No Jumper podcast host went on the Bird app to talk about Lena Sunday, writing, "It's officially been a week since I let my wife do a porn with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall it wasn't that big of a deal. She's watched me sleep with hundreds of girls and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and our business." Plug talk show. "Overall, I'm glad we did it, and I'm happy to report her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size."
Wow.
So
great.
And now he is being roasted on the internet and being called a cuck and such. And
wow, who would have saw that coming?
Yeah. And definitely none of those comments are coming from us.
Yeah.
We are sex positive and we believe in feminism. So we think that it's problematic that this relationship with the sex they've been having has been very one-sided. He gets to bang all these women, and why doesn't she get to, you know, do some more BBCs?
Yeah.
Well,
we're into this one. We're into this thing called one-sided polyamory.
Yeah.
That's kind of like our thing.
Right. It is kind of exactly what we preach.
But we don't say it like that.
Yeah. We phrase it in a...
Don't you dare go do a porn with a BBC guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Right. Because we are going to freak the fuck out.
We will lose our fucking minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you think that guy's better than me? Oh, you think just because he has a bigger penis, he's better than me? It's not. You don't need all that size. You don't need 9 inches. Sometimes the exact average of 5.1 is enough. Yes, I've measured. It's exactly average, and that's enough. Because you're an average-sized woman. You don't want one that's twice the size. It's going to hurt. Do you want to get injured? Do you want to not be able to walk? No. I'm just good enough, okay? So don't say that I have a small dick or that I finished in 12 seconds so it can fit in the ideal length for the Reels algorithm. I was doing it for the algorithm. Also, this never happens. I usually last way longer, but you're just like so hot. You're so hot, and I'm so nice that I wanted to give you maximum pleasure in minimal time so you can get out, you can get the fuck out of here and go about your day and get on with your life. Okay? So don't go and tell your friends, "Oh, Cole has like kind of like a small penis and like he kind of lasted like 10 seconds and then he said he came and it was over." Don't fucking tell your friends that. Stop being a talkative bitch and spreading rumors about me, which are true, but they're still rumors. Okay? If you're going to be talking to your friends about my sexual performance, you have to say he had a big penis and he lasted a long time.
And it was good.
And it was enjoyable.
And it was awesome.
Also, he's a hero. You know why? Because he went down on me. And
for 4 seconds.
Yes. And I'm a hero for doing that.
Yeah.
Any guy, because like most guys don't do that.
Yeah.
Most guys are like, "Oh, it's gay."
Yeah.
It's gay to go down on.
I do love that when a guy's like, "It's gay to eat pussy."
Right.
It's like, yeah,
right.
Okay.
Well, guess what? I did it for you, so that makes me a hero. That's the word you need to be spreading. Not about how small I am or how quick and premature I am. How generous and nice I am. You see how nice I am. And I'm sorry for spilling some fluid on your table, but I just get really passionate about this issue. When
we're passionate.
When women question my
we're passionate
niceness.
Boys, and you know, we need women to understand this.
Oh, he has a lot of body hair too. Forgot about that one. He's very hairy. He has a really hairy chest, and he's got some hair on his back. Oh, he's so hairy. It's so weird. When I touch his back, it prickles. Oh,
then we go to the zoo, and you're like, the bear's cute.
Yeah.
How much hair does the bear have?
What happened to body positivity, you stupid bitch? Does that not go both ways? Huh? Does that not go both fucking ways? You think Lizzo's hot? Because she's fat,
but I have some hair on my back, and now you think you can make it a fucking joke with your friends? Fuck you!
So, you know, these are the types of positive
conversations,
productive dialogues that we need to have with women. And they may say that I have rage or anger problems, but as you can see, it's not that. It's just passion.
It's passion, yeah. Rage and passion are very close.
They're very close.
Yeah, and it's
sometimes indistinguishable.
You can't
from
even
each other.
tell the difference, and it's not like we can't tell the difference because we know. Because you might be like, you're yelling at me, and we'll be like, I'm actually being passionate with you right now.
Right.
So
and she's like,
shut the fuck up and let me be passionate.
And she's like, let go of my arm.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah, I'm not gonna let go. I'll let go when you start making a fucking scene in here. Okay.
Right.
We're not gonna do this right here. Okay.
Right.
We're gonna get home from this Petco after we get dog food for your stupid fucking dog.
Right.
And we're gonna go home, and you're gonna shut the fuck up. Okay. And we're going to have this conversation in the privacy of our own home after we go to Home Depot and buy wall patching materials because that's why we're here in the first place.
Right. And then we do have to make one more stop to the mall beforehand to Spencer's Gifts to get a couple Slipknot posters. We got to stock up.
They don't have those at Home Depot, which is really a big failure of...
Right. For some reason, they do not stop.
Yeah, it's like, I got to patch a wall. Like, what else? What am I going to put? Oh, paint it? Okay.
Yeah,
I can't paint a fucking Fallout Boy poster over it. You know? It takes a lot of effort. Yeah. I need Scotch tape, right? Because I'm not frame it. Are you kidding me? I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tape it with 4 pieces of Scotch tape in the corners to the wall, and if I have to move it, you're going to see little rips in the poster because I've destroyed my poster from moving it, relocating to different holes in the wall, and then, you know, that's what it is. Okay?
Right.
And we, like, the goal is to get your wall, like, did you ever do that when you were a kid? Like, you had, like, just, like, pictures from, like, magazines and stuff. It was, like, your entire wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports Illustrated for kids. Yeah.
That was
so they had their like pull out posters.
Yeah, that was my wall.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because I had punched so many holes in the wall that the wall was just made of like posters from Sports Illustrated kids magazines. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
Yeah. So, you know, it's a lot, you know. Let's see. We should probably cover
Hunter Biden. Or something else.
Yeah. Well, they did overturn affirmative action.
Oh, yeah, more bad news.
Can you believe that? Can you believe you can't hire people only because of their race? That's how racist this country is. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was, okay, the country was racist or whatever. So then we were like, well, now you can be racist, but like in a good way, right? But then they're like, that actually is still a bad way. And then they've like taken it back. But that's bad.
Yeah.
So, because it was like, they were saying it was like negatively affecting
Asians.
Yeah. Right? Which are a group of people
that are white.
Yeah.
Asians are white.
They're Stop Asian Hate. But, you know, if you're trying to go to college, I'm sorry, fucking Han or whatever your name is, you know?
Yeah.
You got to do something else, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Go be a plumber.
Yeah, go work.
And no, you're not going to get any 10K forgiven.
Yeah. Unclog my toilet with those chopsticks you got there, all right?
Yeah.
Please, you know? And then when you're done, put it in that little cardboard box with the little handle on the top. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Little to-go box.
Yeah. Thank you for that. That was great.
Right.
And then deliver it to me on a bicycle.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, we're mad about this, and we're sick of a lot of a lot of Asian people were saying there were a lot of court cases from them saying they were discriminated against in the college admissions process because they were overrepresented in proportion to their population, and schools were allegedly curtailing their admittance. But that's fine because Asians are white. Okay,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
this purpose,
Asians
or
are
for,
white.
for I mean, for pretty much all our purposes, because when we talk about like minority achievement in this country, it's important to exclude Asians because Asians do better than white people in this country statistically, on average.
Did they build the railroads? Is that like the thing they did?
Chinese immigrants, yeah,
it's pretty good job.
yeah. But we want to stop Asian hate, but also Asians are white.
Yeah.
So, and if those
whites,
two
whites
sentences,
whites are bad,
right?
Also.
And if those,
but not the Asian ones. Those are good,
right?
Whites, but then the white people are bad,
right? So if those two sentences seem in direct contradiction to each other,
you just don't get it.
Shut up, you don't get it.
Yeah, you don't get it at all.
So we're mad about this. They need to bring back affirmative action.
Yeah, we got to bring back affirmative action because you got to look at everything like it's like you want the right number of stuff in there, right? Okay, like let's do a little experiment. Are you ready for this? I have a fun-sized bag of Skittles here. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Okay. This represents diversity. Do you see this?
Yes.
Do you see the lack of diversity here? I mean, it's like, look, okay, there's a bunch of different colors, right? But how many different colors are there of the different colors, right?
Yeah, I only see one orange. Only,
and this orange is like all fucked up too. It's like a disabled orange.
Wow.
You know, so
I only see one orange, only two yellows.
Yeah, and you know, let's say the yellows are Asians, okay?
Yeah, for the sake of
this yellow Skittles are Asian people.
Yeah.
And I'm only picking that because there's only two of them,
right?
And this, which one would be white people?
Probably either the green or the brown.
Oh, those aren't brown, those are purple.
Oh, purple. Okay.
Yeah. The purple ones are black.
Green.
The purple ones are black people.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So the green ones are white because there's more of them?
Yeah. Because, I feel like most people don't like the purple ones, which is really racist.
Yeah.
Right? So.
Don't all Skittles taste the same? Or no, that's M&M's that all taste the same.
Yeah. Do you eat candy?
I really don't.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, those are very different candies.
Different. Okay, yeah.
Very different. These are not chocolate. These are like a
fruit. Yeah.
Yeah, these are a color flavored candy that is a sugar
no, that's
ball.
right. I did just remember
These are like
that.
fruit. These are like lemon flavored. These are orange.
Right. Like Laffy Taffies. You always want to get the pink Laffy Taffies.
Yeah. And they taste like the color.
Right.
Right. Like this tastes like yellow or orange or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so we need affirmative action because obviously Skittles doesn't have affirmative action because they put one orange and two yellows in this pack where there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens, 4 purples. It needs to be an exact equal amount of colors. So they need someone with like just severe autism making sure every bag of Skittles has the exact number of people, or not people, but you know, maybe that should be what they do too. Make the colors of the Skittles like shapes of people.
Right.
You know, that would be a cool thing for them to do. Make the Skittles like people shaped, and they'd be like, celebrate diversity with Skittles.
Nice.
Right. So
yeah. Well, look, no one's going to top M&M's in terms of making socio-political points with
they don't even there was never Skittles I wanted to fuck.
Yeah.
They never had that.
Green Skittles, it's like I've never wanted to smash a green Skittle.
Yeah. Damn, I want to smash that green M&M though.
Yeah.
That queen, dude. And now that she looks like a dumpy bitch, you think I still wouldn't hit it? Are you kidding me?
Right. She's got that legacy.
She's got a legacy.
Yeah.
I know she used to be hot, and I know she's got some moves. You know? Like, you want to put that chocolate candy in your mouth? Anytime, baby.
Yeah.
Come on over, green M&M.
Nice.
Right? And then there's like those other ones too, like that big, I think it's a big brown one. She's like kind of like an studious, big black woman. It's like, yeah, come over here. Take those glasses off and have a little session with me. You know, that's what we want. We want to get down with some M&Ms, because M&Ms is they really have figured out the diversity thing.
Oh yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So they really did it with that article they did like about a year ago.
Totally.
So yeah,
I see we're running out of time. I think we want a quick shout out Hunter Biden for he's on camera filming himself smoking crack behind the wheel and driving at 172 miles per hour on the way to Vegas. Now it wasn't clear to me how recent this content was made, but I will say I'm extremely impressed by how much documented,
how much content. He's a content king.
He might be the GOAT content creator.
He's my favorite vlogger.
He's my favorite vlogger too.
Yeah.
Everything in his life is documented. His drug use, his sex,
here's
everything. Like he doesn't do anything in private.
No, I mean it's like I can only aspire to document every aspect of my life.
I try to document.
There's probably like
sex.
vlog footage of him taking a shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like he's not hitting record on a camera. Right.
He's literally he has a problem with addiction.
Yeah.
And the addiction is to filming himself.
Yeah, he's more
things.
addicted to filming himself than he is crack. And he is addicted to crack. Don't get that twisted. He has a sex and crack addiction, but his biggest addiction is vlogging.
By far trumped by his vlogging addiction.
Yeah. And usually these kind of aren't things that go together well.
Right. Usually you want to keep that stuff
You want
private.
to not put on the vlog that you're doing crack driving 172 miles an hour and getting blown by a hooker. You don't want to really put that out there.
Typically not.
But, I mean, that's a pretty good vlog.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, what up, fam? Smash that like button, subscribe, comment. I'm getting my dick sucked driving to fucking Vegas.
And smoking crack.
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen Logan Paul do anything remotely that cool.
Yeah, okay, cool, Logan Paul. You went to the
suicide forest.
Dead body, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, gnarly, dead body.
Right.
Whatever he did there.
Yeah,
you know?
nothing compared to Hunter
nearly
Biden.
as cool as smoking crack while getting road dumb on the way to Vegas.
Yeah,
you know?
going
Which is like, what's he
172.
going to do in Vegas?
Probably a lot more of that.
Yeah, probably.
And by that, I mean filming.
Like what? Yeah, why is he even driving to Vegas? You're already doing Vegas everywhere.
Right. You're taking Vegas with you.
Yeah, like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas unless you're Hunter Biden.
Where
then it's
everything
on
will
the
be
vlog.
on the vlog.
Yeah.
So you better smash that thumbs up button and subscribe.
What Biden does in Vegas is on the vlog. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very well documented thing. So
yeah,
we love that.
We love Hunter, and we're glad that
he's also like, I think he's 53.
Yeah, which is older than I thought. I just looked that up too. Yeah,
you would think the crack addicted, like driving fast, banging hooker guys.
Yeah, we thought he'd aged
like
out of that.
20-something years old, this guy.
We thought he'd be past that stuff, but he's still
53 years old.
Yeah, age is just a number for him. And
he's about to reach retirement age.
Yeah.
But he's not slowing down at all.
We love that. Yeah. We love an ageless king.
And it's like, what 53-year-old knows how to operate camera equipment the way he does?
Right.
I mean, he's on top of it.
He's pretty in touch
My
with
dad
Gen
can't
Z.
even like figure out his fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
You know? He's like, oh,
Same.
the camera's facing the wrong way. What do I do?
Yeah.
It's like, you hit the fucking button to flip it. You know?
Yeah.
He's like, it's not flipping. It's like,
Just ask Hunter Biden.
Yeah, ask Hunter.
I mean, you're closer to Hunter Biden's age than ours.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. So we love Hunter. He's a king. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Let's see if we can wrap this up.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't think so. Follow Ally of the Show, Malcolm Kellner on Instagram. He'll have some shows coming up, and come out and support an ally.
Follow Ally of the Show, Jeff Zinasek. He will be in San Diego, July 27th through 29th. Come see those at American Comedy Company. Thanks for listening to the show. Follow us on everything. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Send us emails, TooWokeBoys@gmail.com. Give us 5-star reviews on Spotify and iTunes. And Share the show with your friends. Donate to the Slut Fund. Thank you for listening to the Two Woke Boys. I'm Chris.
I'm Cole.
Together we are Two Woke Boys.
Can you hear my voice this time?